Australia has one of the world's best vocational education and training or VET systems. For someone unfamiliar with the sector, however, coming to grips with the frameworks in place can appear quite daunting. A basic understanding of the VET sector and how we as trainers and assessors are required to work within it is a core requirement of the Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment, and this qualification is the only one that will qualify you to work within it. There are 4 key elements of the VET system which you must be aware. Firstly, it's a nationally agreed system for recognizing qualifications and for registering and quality assuring training providers. Secondly, it's industry-led, with industry defining the outcomes required from training. Thirdly, it's a system that is focused on ensuring individuals are job-ready with the skills and knowledge required for work. The final element is that it includes national standards, standards for qualifications, training providers, and training products. The Australian Qualification Framework, or AQF, outlines the qualifications issued by vocational education and training or VET providers and other educational institutions across Australia. There are 16 qualifications within the framework, including 8 VET qualifications. The criteria by which each of the qualifications is established is standard nationally. So a Certificate 2 or diploma issued in Queensland equates to a Certificate 2 or diploma issued in Victoria, New South Wales, Tasmania, or any other state or territory in Australia. There are 10 levels of qualification within the framework, and the qualification you are currently seeking sits at level 4, hence the name Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment. A registered training organisation is a registered provider and assessor of nationally recognised training and is commonly referred to as an RTO. Any qualification obtained through an RTO is recognised and valid in any state or territory in Australia. In order to ensure qualifications issued by RTOs are worthy of recognition, RTOs must adhere to standards set out by RTO regulators. RTO regulation has traditionally been the responsibility of state regulators, and as such all were required to meet the standards set out in the Australian Quality Training Framework, or AQTF. In 2011, a national body, the Australian Skills Quality Authority, or ASQA, was established, and all states and territories other than Victoria and Western Australia signed up and are now nationally registered with ASQA. A new set of standards was produced for these nationally registered RTOs, the Standards for National VET Regulator Registered Training Organisations, which is normally referred to by the acronym SNR. The RTOs still registered with state authorities, those in Victoria and Western Australia, are still required to comply with AQTF. If, however, they wish to operate outside the state borders or to offer international training, they are required to register with ASQA. While some of the terminology and the layout within the SNR is new, the actual standards remain largely unchanged from those in AQTF. Both set out standards for the initial registration and continuing registration by RTOs. One of the key factors that led to Australia's VET system being so highly regarded internationally is that it is industry-led, with industry defining the outcomes required from training. So how does industry set these outcomes? Well, industry, represented by a set of 11 Industry Skills Councils, or ISCs, each representing different sectors, are responsible for the development of training packages. Having the training packages developed by industry ensures that they do indeed address the needs of industry. In addition, the workplace is constantly changing, with new technologies and whole new industries developing. The ISCs can very quickly address these changes, and by updating the training packages, keep Australia's VET system both relevant and current. So what's a training package? A training package is a set of nationally endorsed standards and qualifications for recognizing and assessing people's skill in a specific industry sector, or enterprise. In other words, these training packages describe the skills and knowledge each individual person will require to perform effectively in the workplace in all the varying roles within the industry. Training packages include detailed descriptions and guidelines for the relevant qualifications and all the individual units of competency relevant to a particular sector, industry, or enterprise. These training packages are a key resource for registered training organisations and guide the development and delivery of training and assessment. It is, however, important to remember that training packages do change over time, and therefore you as a trainer assessor need to keep not only your own skills and knowledge current, but to ensure any training you develop and deliver is based on the latest version of the training package. While training packages cover the majority of training needs of industry, occasionally gaps are identified. Where a training need is identified that cannot be addressed by other training packages, an accredited course may be developed. While accredited courses are based where possible on nationally endorsed units of competency, an accredited course may consist of a combination of units of competency from more than one training package in a combination that does not fit any existing qualification, some training package units of competency and some newly developed units, or completely new material comprising only custom developed units of competency. Accredited courses can be accredited for up to 5 years in the absence of an appropriate training package. If a training package is developed or updated sometime in the future that accommodates the identified training need, then the training package then supersedes the accredited course. The copyright for accredited courses is maintained by the writer of the course. It is the role of the trainer and assessor to interpret these documents, such as training packages, translate them into meaningful training and assessment programs. To develop an effective learning and assessment program based on a training package, it is first necessary to unpack the training package. The term unpacking of a training package refers to the detailed analysis required to ensure that an appropriate training program can be developed. Without this unpacking process, there is a risk that crucial elements of the units of competency and performance criteria will be overlooked. Exactly what this process entails will be discussed in the next part of the session. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was of some value to you. Why not visit us at www.shoreskills.com.au. Maybe we can be of assistance in the near future.